Hello again everybody, it's Genghis here, and I'm actually going to show you a replay in the JT8.8. If you watch my streams and even YouTube channel, you have noticed I basically never play this tank anymore. It was actually my first premium tank I ever had, and I had it before I had a premium account, long time even before I had a premium account. And at the time I was also playing tier 9s and 10, so basically without a premium account I have played this tank a lot. I think I have around 900 games, and most of them are from a long time ago. It's a great credit maker. To sum up this tank, basically you've got an extremely slow tank, which is both in a straight line as well as turning as well as anything else. You've got no turret, nothing. It's very slow. It's basically a slower yak tiger. It doesn't have a top engine. It's got the exact hull of the Yak Tiger, the tier 9 tank destroyer, on a tier 8 which never meets tier 10s. So especially if you hold down, the armor is very good. If you manage to hide your lower plate, your armor is good. If you manage to hide your lower and upper plate, your armor is invincible except to tier 9 gold spam. That's even only some tier 9s. You've also got a gun which is profilated by very good accuracy, 0.31, very good aim time, very low alpha damage with 240, or very low. Yeah, I would say that's very low at tier 8 on a tank destroyer. I mean, if you think about it, Isu's got 750, Borzik has 750 or 500, Jack Panzer II, Ferdinand also have 490. So yeah, it's really not an alpha tank. However, you do have an awesome reload of 4.45 seconds with roses and arms, vents and a rammer, which gives you the DPM is around 2600, I think 2666. Anyway, it's great DPM, it's better than most, if not all, other tier 8 normal tank destroyers. So it's really, basically the advantages of this tank are DPM, accuracy and aim time, and armor. The disadvantages are alpha, mobility. The gun depression is also pretty decent, so you can go hold down. The problem with going hold down is the mobility. You know, it's not like a T62A where you can just race around the map from hold down spot to hold down spot. No, this tank is really like, you go somewhere, you stay there. If you're hold down, you're lucky, if not, you're not. Normally, if you ask me that question, or if you know me or anything, I always tell you, don't go Valley on Lakeville, because it's not the point that's gonna make you win the game. And I really think that. Why am I still going here? Basically, there are three things you can do on this map. One is in a tank destroyer. One is camp the middle, which I don't really like, to be honest. I just feel like I'm only eating 3 shots. Except if I'm like in some very special tank destroyers where I can, for example, push the middle later on. Second is go city, which I could do in this tank. The problem is I can get outflanked. I'm very slow, so the battle might actually be over before I get there in the city. And I can't. There are very few places in the city on Lakeville where you can go hold down effectively or intelligently. Sometimes I would go there. This time I decided to try out the valley again. I hardly ever play this tank anymore because of its mobility, to be honest. It's just too slow to be fun to play. So yeah, I'm here in the valley. You see me moving forwards and backwards to always stay hold down but keep my gun in the game. I'm slowly working down the enemies. I got hit once, I don't even remember what that was, maybe KV2 or the T29 at the beginning. But since then they only bounced me, and I've been, you know, slowly working down the enemies. I've done most of the damage at T29, I've spread out some damage at the Tiger, the KV2. I've nearly killed the T25-2 on my own. So yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm at nearly 3000 damage now, and I'm still basically full life, so it's a pretty good game start. I keep pull down. By now the enemies have kind of stopped shooting me. Guess they got a bit bored of bouncing. T29, he's like aiming at me, he's just not shooting. And then he shoots somebody else. So yeah. IS3 hits the rock. I don't really know how he managed that, but yeah. IS3 is really a tank which shouldn't be here. KV2 same, but I mean KV2 into rate game. I don't own KV2. T29 does have a reason to be there, but the I3 in my opinion should really be playing around in the city. You can see the I3 gets kind of mad of bouncing me and getting penetrated, so he decides to run. But in my opinion that was a wrong decision. He was in a decent position and he could have gotten out 1 or 2 more shots. By just running, he basically asked to die. Anyway, as you can see on the minimap, I see that the city has died, so I decide to go back to base. We don't have much defending the base anymore. The T-34 is in a very open position. The 9516 is going to die very soon because we lost the city. So it's basically up to me, the Sheet and the T-34, to defend the base. I start going back. Our I3, Tiger and Arrow keep pushing. This could be good for us, to be honest. At least 1 or 2 pushing, in case all their team, which was in the city, continues pushing our cap. In which case, for example, if we don't manage to defend, we could win by cap. But in my opinion, it's always better to, in this kind of situation, go back and defend your base than to push. Because if they all go back, if they all go defend their base, what's going to happen? The part of our team that's pushing is going to die, while the part of our team which is defending is just left alone useless, and then gets overrun from all sides. But yeah, I'm back here and this is a great position to defend the cap from in Jack Tiger. And as you can see, I'm basically perfectly hold down. Yeah, just waiting. T69 appears. I'm AFK at the moment. I'm back now. I had some issues right now in real life, like when I played the game, of course. Make sure of people calling me and me having to do something really urgently for the people calling me. But yeah, still trying to do my best. I'm now at 4,350 damage, which is an inter-raid very good result, in my opinion. And I think not many people would deny that. So yeah, somebody is capping. Which is a Tiger P. I told my team I'm AFK because I had to go AFK again. That's really something I recommend you do. If you have to AFK, just take the time to press enter, AFK, enter, real quick. Just so your team knows, like, you're gone and you're probably going to be back soon. I tell the Shito to stop because he can't afford to lose health, he's got no armor. You see me go forwards here and I'm using this little hill here to go down more or less from the Tiger P. So yeah, I eat a shot for free here because I had to go AFK for 3 seconds again. I come back and I start working this Tiger P lower plate and just admire this rate of fire, guys. It's just so good. And as well as accuracy and aim time, I'm moving around, I'm moving my hole. As soon as I stop and aim, he's basically, I'm fully aimed and I kill him. I turn around, use auto aim to get a shot on him, shoot him, and the Shito finishes the T69 off. However, as you can see, our valet pushing tanks are basically dying. That accuracy. I mean, I just see a small, tiny part of the engine deck and now the turret. And I still managed to hit. That's just really great. And penetrate most of the time too. I'm now at 6,000 damage. Oh, nearly 6,000 damage if you want to be exact. However, our valley died. I decide, basically I'm hoping that all the enemies which are remaining are going to push the valley. So that we're going to be able to defend only one side. So Shito took some damage from the Tiger P and T69 and is now on basically no health remaining. I've got 565 HP left, which it might not be enough because I get 2 shot by the Tiger 2, KV1S and I3 if they manage to penetrate me, and the Isu 1 shots me, so I can really not afford to take many hits. I can afford to take basically 1 hit. I'm telling the Shito to just hide and basically cover my back so I don't get flanked, because I'm pretty confident that if I'm hold down, I'll be able to outplay the enemies coming down the valley. That's what I mean when I say hide. I don't really mean like, you know, don't do anything. I mean cover my flank and don't expose yourself. Like, yeah, I tell him to cover that area. Because, how can I say this? If he's dead, I can get flanked very easily. As long as he's alive, I mean, it's not the best tank ever, a Shito in a T8 game, but he's still going to be able to, for example, take side shots on tanks circling me from behind, or track them so I can maybe catch up and kill them in the end, that kind of stuff. But yeah. Luckily the IS-3 and the KV-1S are or were one-shots. The Shito managed to take out the KV-1S with a beautiful move there. I'm kind of left here during the Tiger 2. I'm really not getting lucky with my shots, bouncing APCR off the cupola of the Tiger 2. I really need every shot to penetrate right now. I loaded APCR because I really wanted to win this game. I really wanted to, you know, once in my life have a mega carry in my Jack Tiger. And right now I notice the base is getting capped and I'm just like, oh fuck, that has to be the East. So shooting APCR, by the way, wow. Yeah, not much I could do. I told the Shito to cover my flank and I think it would have been better if he would have done that, so it could have maybe distracted the Isu, or I could have fought him back, or maybe just pushed forwards into the Tiger 2 and killed him. Shito does a pretty good job here, perma-tracking the Isu though. I want to give a shout out to that guy because even if he kind of didn't do what I expected from him in the end, he did a very good game. In a, you know, rather bad tier 6 and a tier 8 game on a rather meh map to be in a low tier tank. He did his very, very best. So yeah guys, let's have a look at the post game stats. So sadly this was a defeat in the end. I didn't manage to carry all the way. Could I have carried it? Maybe if I had taken another position in the end, like after killing the Tiger P. Maybe I should have gone in a bit more aggressive in the valley so I wouldn't have been flanked that fast. But it's very hard to find choke points. Maybe I should have fallen back all the way where the Shito is, but maybe I would have been caught out in the open at that moment. I think that's the only moment I did maybe a mistake. Going valley, okay, I went valley, maybe I should have gone city, but that's, you know, very, very vague. Otherwise, I think I did a very good job in the valley, just cleaning up, doing all the damage, taking most of the hits, tanking and dealing damage for my team while hold down. And after that, defending the base against the T69 Tiger P. I could have taken a bit less damage there too, but yeah, as you saw, I had to go AFK, I think 3 times for more or less time. Great talking. And I took some free damage there from the T69 Tiger P. So yeah, maybe if I had lost less health there, I would have been able to take a few more shots in the end, or maybe even tank a shot from the Isu and then DPM him down. Anyway, it didn't happen. I still got a Ace Tanker medal. I got Cool-Headed, which just shows you how good the armor is. I mean, surviving, or, you know, bouncing 10 shots in a row from, you know, same tier to 1 tier lower tanks. It just, you know, that's not many tanks can do that. That's like hold down I7, sidestepping E100 against tier 8s, hold down T29 or T34, KV1s against lower tiers, and yeah, hold down Jack Tiger 88. I also got a high caliber, not very surprising there, and a Confederate. As you can see, I didn't manage to pick up that many kills. I only got 2 kills. However, I did do 6,100 damage. I received 23 hits, of which only 6 penetrated, 17 did not, which gives me a potential damage block by armor of nearly 5,000, which is pretty normal for a tier 8. I got 1,533 base XP. Shout out again to the Shito. I mean, he did 2,528 damage, as well as 2 kills as a tier 6 in very bad matchmaking. Otherwise, I mean, I guess the tier 6 of our team were better than our tier 8s, because our team did disappoint quite a lot. Type 59 getting out 3 shots of damage, Tiger 2, 1,000 damage. Ferdinand, 2 shots of damage, you know. In a tier 8, when you top tier, okay, not even going to talk about the D34 and the I3. Oh my god, didn't notice that. You should really be able to get out 1500 damage, except if, like, you know, battle develops too fast, so you get one shot or something. No way of denying that the enemy tanks which actually survived the battle did a great job in carrying, doing over 3000 damage each. Tiger P also getting 1500 plus base XP, getting 3 more base XP than me. As well as what medal did he get? Why couldn't I see? Oh, he got a Top Gun. Yeah, duh. So yeah, good job to the enemy team. I just want to go over the credit part of the post-game stats real quick to just show you how good of a money earner this tank is. I mean, this was a defeat. I earned 167,560 credits net. 8,700 went off to repairing the vehicle. 21,000 to ammunition. I shot 51 shots. I paid 21,000 ammunition. I don't know exactly, but like around 5 of my shots were APCR, I think, in the end. So, yeah, ammunition is just so dirt cheap on this tank, which is really great, because on one hand, you don't pay much for shooting. It's 248 per shell of AP. And on the other side, as it's a tier 8 premium, you get so much for doing damage. So, coupled with a good penetration, so you rarely need gold shells, and a good accuracy, you can aim for every weak spot. It really allows you to just do a lot of credits with this tank. In the end, I ended with a net earning of nearly 140,000, and yeah, nearly 3,000 XP, and non-double, but with some event going on. I hope you enjoyed this replay. It's a bit different from what I usually show you. Normally I show you tier 10 or 25. I show you wins, I show you great play. This time it was more like just a quick game I had, and which actually turned out to be pretty close. And you know, just basically showing you what the JT8 is like as a tank. So yeah, tell me if you like this, or if you prefer my other replays, where I'm more doing mobility wars on tier 10 or that kind of stuff. Just, yeah, as always, tell me what you want to see in the comments. Really, I haven't been getting many comments, except I like your videos, or your videos are laggy, which should be fixed now. So I really want to know what you guys want from me. I'm gonna say that every video until you guys tell me. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the replay. Sorry, I'm tired. Hope you enjoyed the replay, and see you next time. Bye.